weekend reading. For those of you who participated with me last night in the collective reading, I appreciate you because I looked at the playback. I was like, ooh, that shit loud. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna suffer through the heat tonight for y'all because I just don't want that on my videos, and I don't, you know, I have one of those things where I grew up poor and we don't throw shit away, but I'm growing out of that because that's the scarcity mindset that we talked about. I just really love that fan because it just does everything I need it to do. But I'm gonna grow up and get a new fan. So, what's up, MF? Hey, Mona Lisa. Thank you for being here. Hey, Dasuki. Always looking forward to readings. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the weekend. Welcome to Theresthattarot. Thank you for being here. Hey, Celeste. Come through. Hey, Sophie. What did I say? Okay, Keto Day. Did I say that right? Hey, Mary Mish. Candy girl. You are my world. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Leo. What's up, Jill? What's up, crossover? Ooh, let me go ahead and start. Let's see. Y'all gonna get some money this weekend. There's also gonna be like a solid offer of something. Let me see what this is. Whatever this is, this could be a financial opportunity. If y'all have been manifesting money, if y'all have been working your asses off, you're about to see that pay off. You could be getting an offer from somebody who you already have a connection with. But I don't know why there's a conflict. You might tell this person to hit the damn road. Ooh. Something about the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Does this have anything to do with this connection? No. Okay. What's your advice about this? Yeah, somebody is a distraction, okay? But from disappointment, I'm telling you, you're gonna go from being in a fight with somebody, or maybe this has been something that's been ongoing, and it's like, I'm hearing bitch. I'm literally hearing somebody say bitch and pointing to the door. Especially if you share resources with this person, they're not holding up their end of the agreement. They're not paying their half of the bills. They're not, you know, I don't know, maybe your name on everything. I don't know what this is, but what is this? Why is this coming up in your weekend? Baby, this person's coming back to a closed door. What? How did y'all get here? What did they do as to why you not dealing with them? You know, okay. Okay. If somebody put you in a love triangle, if they decided, oh, well, you know, I'm just going to go over here because this person's better than you. Something, because their reasons for going to another place or going to another person was because they felt judged by you in some way. They felt like you weren't really opening up to them, but I don't feel like that's... Our spirits tell us how to move. You know, your intuition shows you how to move with people, right? So let me see, why were you more reserved with this person? You felt reserved. You felt like you should hold back from this person, or perhaps that you should not invest because you felt like this person was still invested in somebody from their past. And they were. That's what they weren't telling you. So now, it looked like that shit done blew up in somebody's face. And it could be exactly how I described, like, get out. Like, somebody, it's something about the fingers, right? And now this person's like, well, let me see if I can slide on T, you know, let me see if, you know, T will answer the phone, and I don't think you're going to answer the phone. I don't know if you should. Hey Divinity. Hey, Stacy. Because you had a feeling already. Ooh, if you're happy, this person hates. They want to be a part of that, you know? Is this how they want to leave you feeling? Here's the thing, though. So, okay, there's somebody who might have ran out on you, and it was like, oh, look how happy I am. Something that, well, how did you feel about that at the time? You were, you know what? Why am I hearing fuck my ex? You can keep that nigga. Thank you so much for the $4.99, Lynn. Thank you for taking time out for all of the reads. I appreciate you too. Thank you. You might have slightly felt like you needed to warn that person, but you ain't want to look like a hater, so you just let it slide. But you didn't feel the way that this person was aiming to make you feel, because you knew exactly what the hell was about to happen to them. Because it had just happened to you. There you go. This person's like, wait, you're my true love. But here's what it is now, though. Because somebody gonna come back and realize that the shop is closed. Why am I hearing Fred's? Somebody's name could be Fred. Or it could be like one of them old stores that you thought was still open because you ain't lived there in a long time and that shit been closed. That's how you gonna be. You gonna be like that old shop. That shit been closed. And maybe somebody may even find out that they did all of that off of the wrong information. Whether it was they had the wrong idea about you, whether they was listening to their stupid ass friends, whether they had a hating ass mama, whoever it was that this person was listening to, even if it was their own negative self. Because I feel like the way that somebody went about something was really petty and unnecessary. And it looked like, oh God, the way somebody wanted to leave you feeling is the way that they're feeling now. It's like somebody's going through it. And they're realizing that you were their true love, or you are their true love, or you were their true love. But something that you have been hoping and praying for is manifesting this weekend. So if you were feeling kind of doubtful, don't. Okay? Thank you so much for the $4.99, Keish. You are always appreciated. Here's to another 70K. Thank you. I love you, Keish. Cha. Whoever it was that was like an active tornado in your life, you have totally got rid of whatever that is. Are you gonna be so glad you did? I keep hearing, you wanna go where everybody knows your name. Some of y'all could be watching old TV shows, or you're coming into a period where it's like everybody's gonna be happy to see you. Ain't nobody gonna be on no stupid, jealous, competitive, I don't want to say that, just petty, immature, like I'm hearing unboxing. You could be unboxing some things this weekend. But you're getting away from childish ass people. You ever been through something that was so ridiculous that you had to go looking yourself in the mirror like, what the hell was I doing there? How did I get there? And this, like you know the situation is beneath you. And then you got to go you got to go talk to yourself, because it's like, damn, I can't even be mad at them. Why was I there? But sometimes you don't know. You don't know how stupid people can be. You don't know how some of y'all may have gone through a situation with somebody. Because I just finished watching and Po babies. Like, I damn near had to pull some cards. after watching this damn show. What's that show on Netflix called? The Worst Ex Ever? Or the worst ex ever? Some shit like that. I know some of y'all don't watch that already. I be late to TV shows, but I saw it and I was like, let's see. And baby, these people were so unsuspecting. It's like, I just would have never thought that you were a raging demonic psychopath. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be crazy as fuck. And it's like, could we have said, well, maybe they should have vetted the people better? Sure, it's easy to say, well, maybe you should have asked a few more questions or something like that. And forgive me if I've ever said that to you, because it's not always that damn simple. Sometimes you have to go through things in order to really be like, I'm never, ever, ever going through no shit like that again. I will fucking shoot a bitch before I allow somebody like that into my life again. I felt so bad for the last girl. On the last episode, it was like, the episode was called Married to a Monster. And she ended up marrying a man in uniform. And it's always uniform. Uniforms will fool the shit out of you. So let me tell you something about respecting the uniform. It's not the uniform. It's the character of the person. It's the way that they move. I don't give a fuck if that person got on a uniform issued by the government or a t-shirt and some other shorts. Okay? It's how they treat people, everybody. Not just this person, that person, everybody. You gotta look at a person's character, because a person in uniform can either save your life or be the end of it. Okay? And this particular person was I just felt so bad for this girl, because they all lost something by choosing the wrong person and missing those red flags and things like that. Sometimes some red flags can be your ass, or the ass of somebody that you truly care about. So be patient. Build a strong relationship with yourself, you know, because that way it don't matter when people show their ass and things like that, because you'll be able to kind of get in front of the situation a lot faster than you would if you didn't have that strong relationship with yourself. The first time that man put her hands on her should have been the police report, but unfortunately it wasn't. So then when you go to make another claim, well, now people don't believe you, because why didn't you report the first situation? And that's how the people will treat you. That's how the system will treat you. So the same way that if your daughter or your niece or your nephew, God forbid, came home with a black eye in the name of love, the same way you'll be ready to strap up and go do some shit that'll have you in prison for the rest of your life, is the same action. I'm not telling you to do anything violent, but the same way you would tell them, we're reporting this. I don't care how in love you think you are, and how, well, he didn't mean to do it, and oh, we have kids, and blah, blah, blah. With the same vigor and anger and rage that you would have dragging your daughter or your niece and nephew, whoever, down to the police station, I'm gonna need you to take yourself up by the shirt and take your ass down there for yourself. Because if a person has the crazy to put their hands on you even a little bit, or to threaten that they would do something to you even a fucking little, that's enough to go ahead and start the process. It will get worse. Like Tam said, it seldom changes. And I remember she asked herself at the end of the episode, she said, I'm just trying to figure out, you know, I'm paraphrasing like I always do, but she said, I thought, well, she said, I'm trying to figure out if he was always this way, or if it was something that happened because I tried to leave him. Baby, he was like that already. He was like that already. And a lot of times people get caught up in situations like that because, like I said, man in uniform, woman in uniform, take it how it resonates, okay? So everybody can be crazy. Man, woman in uniform, oh, well, they have this accolade, and they have this badge on their shirt, and blah, 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 blah. And they're so nice to my family. And what they're doing is building allies in your life so that when they start running a damn muck, they can blame you. Okay? So, I don't know how the hell we got there, but somebody is realizing now that you are their true love, honey. What about this true love? Is it the same person? Yeah, this could be Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is real strong here. You could be either of these signs. It could be that you just simply outgrown this person. Somebody had to go get somebody had to go let somebody else play the shit out of them to realize that you was alright. You know what I'm saying? So your advice is, it's judgment time. They thought they was judged before. They thought they had to move on from you because they was judged. Thank you so much, Audrey. I was just running my mouth. Thank you so much, Audrey, for the $9.99. Thank you for your readings. Cheers. Salud. Cheers to you. He said during a divorce, 30% of people will commit violence with no history of violence. They said, just because I decide to marry you don't mean you have the right to put your hands on me. Because at that point, the vow has been broken. In sickness and in health. Not if you're the one that's making me sick. Not if you're the one that's sending me to the hospital. Now I got the right to bear arms. Protect yourself. Ain't enough love in the world. And that's not love. That's not love. That's some sick ass shit that you should have dealt with from way back when, or whoever the hell did it. Okay? And a lot of it be tied to dysfunctional family bullshit. And everybody has dysfunction in their family. I don't care how perfect you think people are. Everybody has dysfunction in their family. But it's no excuse to go around ruining people's lives. So, true love, shmoo love. Okay? Damn them. We going to Aries, damn. Oh my God. I'm taking it serious. You said what now? And the men too, because there was a situation with the men. Oh God, there was this guy. He ended up marrying the devil's little cousin, the devil's little sister, and she was just meek and mild-mannered, and I'll do whatever for you. And see, men, y'all gotta stop. You got to think with your head. You can't be so, then you got to put yourself out there and date and really get to know people before you get to swinging your wang around. You really have to, because a lot of times y'all can make decisions out of necessity. Y'all can make decisions out of your ego. Y'all can make decisions out, you know what I'm saying? We love y'all too. And a lot of times the one who love you and who put your ass in check, you avoid us. And you go get with the yes bitch who's sitting and waiting. Wait for the right moment to take everything that you work for and wring your ass dry. You better listen to your sisters. I don't care what race you are. Okay? Think with your mind, not with your ego and your wang. All right? But we be trying to protect you too, baby. Okay? You said that's what happened to you. Not a yes woman. You don't want no yes woman. You want a woman that's going to challenge you. I'm not talking about a woman that's going to embarrass you in front of people and belittle you in front of other men and things like that. I'm not saying, or belittle you in private. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying somebody who will look you in your face and say, you fucking up. And I ain't having it. Because I don't have to have that. There's something like that. But, you know, you don't want somebody who's like, because that woman in that show, she was afraid to lose the money. And And she wanted to take him and get what she wanted out of that man and get rid of him. And that was most certainly the plan. And you could be getting rid of somebody, Aries. What's going on with this? The devil in the reverse. You're releasing something or someone. I'm hearing officially, or you're just purifying your space, whether this is your home, your circles. Ooh, yes indeed. You are avoiding anything that puts you in a bad place. Okay? You could be canceling friends, canceling social plans. Maybe you're canceling friends. Like maybe you've had some pretty shitty friends. I just see you not being that social. What's happening this weekend? There's someone who wants, I see you in a new direction. You're following a new direction because where you were is just like a bad memory at this point. Whether this is, some of y'all are choosing to focus on your work. What you truly have passion for, things that reciprocate the energy back to you. I think that you're more focused on things like that right now. Follow your gut. Follow your gut. There's someone who I'm just getting kind of ain't shit. I don't know if they're lazy or if they cheated on you. This could be a Leo. This person could have like really bad anxiety. Is it for what they've done? There's somebody who has really bad, like, ooh, is this two different people? Yep, this could be exes, friends, whatever. There's at least two different people that's like feeling real bad about what they've done to you or how they treated you. And you really, for at least one of these people, you really showed up for this. Like you were more to this person than, you were more to this person. And I'm also getting in front of this person. You really showed up, one, as yourself, which I don't really know Aries that don't show up as they self. But you really showed up for somebody. And you almost showed them the way, which is so Aries, very pioneer. But you also made this person sort of like self-evaluate. I don't think they like that. And then with the other person, you may have been a little hesitant with them. Yeah, you already felt something coming up short there. So you kind of ended that. Like, that's the thing. I think with one of these people, you really followed your instincts. And with the other, you had an experience with this person and you really showed up as yourself, but then your wisdom kicked in. So this one may have gotten a little further than the other one because maybe one of these people, you can damn near, like when you give your award speech, or you know, you get to the point where you're where you want to be in life and you're getting your accolades and stuff, you might shout this person out for being so trash in your life that, you know, that you are where you are. You might attribute some of your success to had gone through what the fuck you went through with them. I can't say what I'm trying to say, but you know what I'm trying to say. A lot of y'all's perseverance is unmatched. I'm just seeing you complete things in your life, like a wholeness this weekend for you, like finishing the race, okay? Yeah, we can't fake it. I can't fake it, honey. If I don't like you, you gonna feel it. Ooh, you can't build no We'll try that again. We'll go to it. I'm gonna put this on Do Not Disturb. All right, we're on Do Not Disturb. So, okay, the last thing. Hey,
Hello.
hey, Daddy.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm on live. I'm gonna call you back once I get done, okay?
Okay, guys.
I love you.
Love you too.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Some of y'all need to call y'all daddy and stop playing. So anyway, um, let's see. Well, you can't build. Okay, last message, and then I gotta move on because y'all done had me here all day. You can't build a family with someone who's not already taking care of theirs. Okay. I don't know. Take it how it resonate. For some of y'all, that's a thing. Man. Aw. Y'all stop. Y'all making my heart warm. In love, I see someone trying to make the effort towards you, but this is the very person that you're disconnecting from. This could be a Capricorn or a Cancer. It doesn't have to be either one of those signs. It could be another Aries or a Taurus as well, but I'm just not seeing it because somebody here, it's like, now don't get me wrong. Some people have children and family marriages and stuff at certain points in their life, and maybe they didn't get it right with their first family, but maybe somebody wants to get it right with you. But it's giving. They wouldn't get it right with you either. That's the thing. It's like I ain't want to judge nobody. I'm not here to judge nobody anyway. But I never want to judge nobody in y'all's readings. But at the same time, it's like there was a reason that message came out like that. Like I can't build something with you that you couldn't maintain on your own. I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it. But y'all know if that resonates with you, then you know what I'm talking about. Taurus. Baby, somebody's hoping. I'm gonna get you. Somebody wanna get you, like someday, somehow, somewhere, maybe another time, but I'm coming. Somebody wants to put a baby in you, or something about a baby boy, possibly too. This could be a Scorpio. This person could want to. It's like things ended with this person, but they're like, I'm gonna figure out how to. This is someone who wants to try again. This could have been someone who disappointed you, either by canceling on you. It could have been like, I don't know. There could have been a lot of interruptions with you too. Like things just did not go as planned. There could have even been like, this could be a party goer. There's something about this person's friends or their social activities, or they could have been in another relationship. How do you feel about them? You don't feel good about this person at all. I don't think you really looking at giving this person another chance. I don't think you. I think your mind goes back there, but anytime your mind does go back there, you're like, yeah, no, I'm good. I see you being ready for whatever this weekend. Not like for whatever, but like it could have something to do with your job too. You're looking back, but when you look back, it's like you might as well turn around because whoever I see what you're looking back at, and it ain't much there. This person didn't give you a whole lot to go off of. You know what I mean? You're looking back at something that's trash. You know, I'm sorry. This person was trash. Like whatever they were supposed to be, they weren't. Whether it was just lacking initiative, one day I want to do it, next thing I don't want to do it. I don't know. And it's like, do you want to get in the car with somebody who's like that? Like, I learned how to drive yesterday. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not riding with you. Oh, I am a daddy's girl. I love you, Leo. Stop playing with me, Leo. I thought they said something else at first. I was about to say that's private. I'm just playing. So, I appreciate you. Thank you for the $1.99, Leo. Taurus. You're worried. Or maybe you're not worried, but you're just afraid to be worried again. You don't want nobody coming in and throwing you off, or, you know, you already know what your anxiety levels do. And you don't want nobody coming in messing with that no more. It's like, if you know that you have something that, I don't know, maybe some of y'all do suffer with anxiety, or there's some kind of worry thing with you, or something about your emotions that could be a little bit fragile. So I just see you avoiding anything that puts you in that space. And I don't feel like it's unhealthy, because some people can say, well, if you never, it's kind of like when we all had to wear masks during the pandemic. It's like, well, if we keep ourselves covered up, then our immune systems won't be that strong. I don't think that's what this is. I think you've just grown wiser. You feel better now. And you just want to deal with safer situations than what you allowed yourself to deal with before. When it comes to love, is it? You may, okay. Is it that it is now and it wasn't before? Hold on. There's someone here. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Is that you? You're not speaking to this person confidently. You waited and you couldn't figure out what was going on with this person, and so you walked away. What was going on with this person was it seemed they were moving on from like a toxic lifestyle or something like that. You could have found out, and something blows up. This could have happened in the past, right? Is it the same person as now? It's a whole nother person other than who we were talking about earlier. It's a different person. Is this an innocent bystander? Because you know how you'll be, is this person innocent? What did they do? I feel like whoever this is innocent, but I feel like for whatever you've been through, now this is where it could go south. You don't have to be ready for nothing that you ain't ready for. But if there's someone else that's wanting to come into your life at a time where you ain't taking nobody's shit, okay? And it's something that you've manifested, to be honest with you. And I don't know, your advice is to not push it away. It's like you can be smart about the situation, but it's not, whatever happened with somebody else is not everybody else's fault. Just be sure to like not be projecting things onto new people who wouldn't have done you like that in the first place, you know? So, Gemini. Gemini. Hey, Cakes for Virgo. Or Cakes the Virgo. Happy birthday to all the Virgos. My daddy's a Virgo. Gemini. You could be having like a clash, like you and somebody's personality just not mixing this weekend. Well, perhaps, I don't know, you're starting to see, you start seeing the person's flaws. Like, I don't know. You a Taurus. You following your gut on something like, no, I don't think me and you gonna get along. I don't think. Well, maybe we're just not on the same page. We don't have the same beliefs. You know how you see something in somebody that's like, oh, no. I've been through something at you. I don't know. It's something that made you say you foresaw like going off on this person. So you was like, let me go. I'm gonna go ahead and go. And it could, wow, somebody has trust issues real bad. Is it you, Gemini? It's not you. I'm telling you. Everybody can side-eye a person, right? Anybody can side-eye you, right? But there's someone, ooh, I know what this is. I know what this is. Because it's reminding me of the episode of Married to a Monster on the Netflix show I was talking about in the collective reading, X from Hell or whatever it's called. And the guy, the soldier guy, he was taking the wife's phone and going through her phone, and he wanted her to delete all of the men in her phone and all kind of stupid shit he was taking her through. And let me tell you, when that happened to me years ago with the crazy ass nigga. And he wanted me to erase he erased my cousin's number out of my phone. He knew my fucking cousin. He knew him. Just insanity. And then I didn't wake up until somebody called my house, the house number, not the cell phone number, but the house number, asking for him. I had to look at the phone like, this is that kind of shit. This is the type of person that has trust. They've developed trust issues because they're an untrustworthy motherfucker. They could be a Scorpio. They could be a Scorpio. Y'all, I think I'm psychic. So anyway, can y'all hear me? I cannot. Evil thinkers, evil doers. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. We'll keep it moving. Hey, Karen. Thank you, Jazzy. Hey, Ricardo. This is the kind of person that has trust issues because they cannot be trusted. And the very thing that he was going through her phone and driving her crazy, and the very thing that nigga was going through my phone and driving me crazy to the point where I would lock myself in a room and read a book. Just say, like, what you gonna do, go through the book? You can't deal with people like that. If a person is overly jealous, even, child, I could tell you stories for days about these type of insecure people. If you had any ounce of faith in yourself, if you were putting any work into yourself, you wouldn't be like that. Normal people don't do shit like that. Okay? So this person done ran out of masks to wear. They like you, but they don't feel like they can do you. They don't feel like they can, because it's like, they don't feel like they can get with you, but they can't seem to move on from you. So this person just seems to be like in a rut, you know? But you know, this is the kind of person where even if you did get with them, they will end up competing with you. They don't want you to wear a certain type of clothes. They don't want you to get attention. They're gonna come into your life and divide and conquer. And baby, I can tell you a whole story about that divide and conquer shit. Okay? We might get into that one day. But you need to set boundaries with this motherfucker. This motherfucker got other things that they need to heal in their life, and you can't help them. There was nothing that she could do to change her crazy ass husband. Okay? Except leave. And now he's serving a 32-year prison sentence. Because what's wrong with you? So, y'all, Gemini, please. Gemini, please. Don't look back, baby. Don't look back. Follow your intuition. This is the person that you need to tell to hit the road. Baby, I cannot help you with that. I'm so sorry that you went through something that make you act like this. But, you know, if I could tell y'all some of the stories that I would love to tell y'all, that I may end up slipping in here one day, y'all would think that I had the right to act like this motherfucker. But I bet I won't. It's like you just got to have more sense than that. Cancer. I didn't timestamp Gemini. I gotta go back and timestamp that. God, Cancer, please help us. Y'all need to go look out for Gemini. Somebody has a negative ass mind. So they just don't think positively. Be careful of someone like not wanting the best for you. Ooh. This could be somebody could be born around Halloween. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. I'm hearing Libra, Virgo, Gemini. This is a connection. You may end up not doing this. What do you need to do? You might be sad about something, right? Why am I hearing hope? Hope is behind you. What's that about? Some of y'all looking, what are y'all looking back at? You could be looking back at an earth sign towards Virgo, Capricorn. You could be looking back at a mother or a businesswoman. There's something about someone who's very grounded and practical and probably a little boring, you know, but boring is safe. Didn't nobody want to listen to their parents. But your parents was right. And your parents is where your ass is going to run when you bump your head up against the wall that they told you to avoid. So you're looking back at someone who is like that. You're looking back at them and you're like, damn, I made a mistake. Or somebody's looking at you this way, Cancer. It could very well be. Earth sign, Aquarius is here. Taurus, Gemini, Virgo. Gemini, leave Aquarius. And somebody's sad that they couldn't make something work, right, this weekend. And they're thinking, it's like somebody's thinking like, maybe it was my own thoughts that got me here, or maybe I've been in a negative space because I've been dealing with negative shit, or there's something. What got this person feeling like that? The past. They have such anxiety about the past. Like, they've been so hurt. This is, oh. Somebody's afraid of commitment. It's like, oh. It reminded me of when Lil Boosie said, I got my heart broken at 14 and every girl after that was payback. And it's like, what do you think is ahead of you? I know it's just a song, but a lot of people are like that. You know, you get your heart broke by one person, maybe two, and that's it. Next thing you know, you're the heartbreaker. Next thing you know, you running around creating karma for you and your kids. And it's like, that's not the best idea either. I'm not saying walk around being perfect or that you're never going to make a mistake. But somebody here, they perpetuated a situation versus making it better. And now they're looking back at, ooh, I'm hearing I told you so. Somebody's looking back. You could have been the person that was like, Not that you was trying to be petty, but just like, I mean, I tried to tell you about Waukesha, because, or I tried to tell you about Jerome. I told you Jerome was down there last night. And somebody gonna be feeling like shit this weekend about that, okay? Cause hope, really, some of y'all, you're either a part of someone's past, or they're looking back, or you're the one that's looking back at somebody that you might have passed up, who had all of the things that this bitch, I don't know, it's like somebody chose wrong, you know? They ain't put the, I don't know, it's like somebody didn't put effort where, I don't know. Because if you had, I didn't want to put it like that, but it's like if somebody had put that effort into you, or if you had put that effort into whoever the hell, your life would be peaceful right now. Like, you would not be where you are, or they would not be where they are had they. So anyway, you could have a new idea, or somebody could be trying to come up with ideas where it's like, I wonder if I could. Are they gonna try to come back to you, girl? They're seeing the truth. They probably think that you're over them by now, to be honest. And it's like, well, you ain't saying nothing. But this person, it's like somebody is woulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't know. And the thing about it is, this person could be like very well off. Like, they could. It's something about somebody being very well off and they like to party, and you got to tell them no. Like, that's what this is giving. Like, somebody likes, if somebody does well for themselves, they like to sprinkle their prosperity around on people, okay? Like on bitches, you know? This could be a man. Doesn't have to be. There's some tricking ass women out here too. And ain't nothing wrong with it if you got it, okay? But I feel like somebody is, it's like something like this is beating somebody's ass. It's coming back to bite someone in the butt. Them being, because how you gonna be a boss daddy with homosexual behavior? I don't know. It's like, I don't want to say homosexual, because that's like want to eat off of you. And this is somebody who wants to kind of sprinkle onto you. But it's more, you know, there's something wrong with it. And it's biting somebody in their ass this weekend, okay? So if you was wondering how they doing, not that great, okay? Leo. Solid as a rock. Solid. Who watching that show? What show is that? It's on Netflix, right? Some of y'all could be watching whatever that is. Oh, my stomach started hurting as soon as I got to you. Your stomach could be hurting this weekend. Somebody could be feeling like, I don't know, don't overindulge, whether it's food, alcohol, negative people, whatever it is. Because it's like somebody's feeling like shit this weekend. It could be some communication. Especially if somebody gets word that you don't really like them no more or something like that. Ooh, that's really going to put them in a bad spot. This person feels rejected by you, but I feel like they were like bringing a lot of extreme, like, somebody could be very controlling. Like, it's something about extremes with this person. Why is this person falling apart? Because you don't care anymore. I'm telling you, somebody's falling apart because you don't care anymore. But when you did care, how was they acting? that you? It's like they were enjoying the, like if you represent the ideal, you know, because see, here's what the ego will do to you, right? You can have what you said you wanted. The family, the picket fence, whatever the hell the dream looks like to you. And then you see a bad bitch walking by. And it's like you got that already. You're like, okay, well, I got the family. You stay right there. And you looking at this fat ass walking by, or you looking at this other guy or whatever, whoever you looking at, whoever you do. And you like, well, what if I somebody was selfish. And the ego will tell you, well, I can have this, and I can have that too. And I feel like that's what somebody did. But the moment that you bring the justice in the reverse into the 10 of cups, it's like, this is like not signing your lottery ticket. And then leaving it on a table or something at a house party. Oh, this is bad. Like somebody signed they shit away. Now, man, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. I'm telling you. I mean, would you do this when it came to your money? That's what I feel like a lot of people don't really consider. Now, there are some reckless ass people who will put their livelihood at risk. But don't you realize that your partner is a part of your livelihood a lot of times? I don't know. It's like people be forgetting, like, this bitch helped me pay bills. That's why I love me some MJ Harris. He said, baby, you better have your little she money. Because sometimes you got to get the hell on for people who thought they could do better than you. Go ahead. You're right. You might. You know, there's a lot of great people out here. But in order to be with a great person and maintain a relationship with a great person, you got to be one too. So good luck. You could be real petty, Leo, and I'm here for it. Somebody could be drinking way too. I'm telling you, somebody at the bar, and they sad, honey. It's a sad weekend for somebody, and they feel very threatened and bothered and intimidated because you're looking so, you know, you're doing really good. You say you love how I curse. Do I cuss like you? This person want to fight you. Okay? This person's pissed. They hurt, really, and they're worried because they don't want you to get into another relationship and they don't want this relationship to end, but they know that you've lost hope in them and it's their fault. Love yourself first. Because that's the thing, you know, we all, I don't know, I feel like this is somebody who don't realize that you have the same temptations that they have. You know, a lot of times when you see people get cheated on and stuff like that, because I feel like this is one of those situations where somebody was like, I'm good enough. I'm good enough to have it all. I don't have to work on my relationship. What do you mean? I already got the dream. I feel like this is somebody who didn't realize that, like, other people wanted the dream with you, too. You turned down a lot for this person. Like, probably better than this person. Like, how they was looking for better than you. But again, if you got one of them I can do better type of mentalities, good for you. But be better, too. That's all I'm saying. So maybe that's how you put somebody in their damn place this week. And I want to watch, but I'm too far away. Maybe record it and send it. No, I'm just playing. So, Virgo, happy birthday to the Virgos. Happy birthday, dear Virgo. Happy birthday. Oh, y'all gonna make some money this weekend. Some of y'all could be getting, some of y'all still do the, put the pen on. I know a lot of Virgos who still do that. Put the pen on and you go ahead and get your paycheck while you at work. Get your birthday paycheck, okay? And it be right there on your shirt. I'm here for it. Happy birthday, Virgos. You say you turned down several good options. It be like that. For somebody who wasn't that great, like you settled a little bit for them. And then they want to show their ass on you because you showed them a little bit of love. Wow. Real childish. I hope ain't nobody trying to do you like that. You may be realizing, Virgo, that you are better off without someone. Hopefully it's not the other way around. You may be realizing that you're like stronger than someone or something like that. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aries. Or you could have Aries in your chart, but it's like one of y'all, I'm telling you, whoever I'm picking up on, it's like one of y'all has this, is very responsible. Like this could be you and a friend, right? It's like one of y'all could be the one who talks to the police if something happens, you know what I'm saying? You're the one that's gonna do all the talking. And the other one of you is not that person, okay? Like somebody could burn out real quick. They don't really have the mental strength or agility to deal with life like that. Somebody does not take care of themselves the way that you do. There's something, is this a couple? This ain't good. This could be family. This could be somebody in your family and it's like, you just want them to get it together, you know? And it could be that they just different. I don't know. They could like be, you know, working under the guise of, but I'm different. I'm creative. I'm this. I'm that. No, you're irresponsible and you're getting on my damn nerves and I'm tired of you being a liability. Ooh, Virgo. Some of y'all getting on, digging in y'all child this weekend. This could be a child. Like a grown one. Or like a too old to be doing whatever they're doing. One. And you're like, you know what? You throw your hands up with somebody this weekend, Virgo. You can't do it. I'm ready to feel better. And until you start, you're going to feel better when you start making better decisions in your life. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. And this could be this kind of person that when you needed somebody there for you, they was on some, I don't know what to tell you. And now you don't know what the fuck to tell them. Oh my God, Virgo. Y'all digging in people's ass this weekend, okay? Some of y'all are like, I don't want to deal with nobody. At this point, whoever this is don't wear you out. And you're like, I'm dealing with myself. I'm going to get my house together. I might go on down and get, you know, to the flower shop this weekend. Whatever you want to do. We're going to go on a little hike. Me, myself, and I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going out to eat. Because y'all been working hard. And you're realizing, like, you're seeing how much your work has paid off. And you just want to enjoy that. You should be able to enjoy that. If this person fell from grace, that's on them. There's something like that going on here. You tired of trying to pay attention to all the damn red flags. How about I just not deal with you? Like, when I got to pick up on all these damn red flags, ain't no point in me stressing about it. Y'all are not playing this weekend. Ain't no point in me overthinking, oh, well, that's a red flag. I wonder what that means. I know exactly what it means. I'm out. Ooh, I like it. Y'all acting like an Aries this weekend. Y'all acting like an Aries this weekend. I'm not going to be sitting here trying to decode what's wrong with you. Spit it out. If y'all are enjoying the video, like the video. It really helps the channel, y'all. It really helps the channel. Why am I not time stamping? Let's do Libra. I'll timestamp after the video. That was a hot ass mess, y'all. Libra. Something may be funny to you. You're gonna be looking real bright and shiny this weekend. I don't know what that's about. There's a pretender, right? Somebody's just never who they say. Or they just never, it never is what you think with this person. Even if they come into you, oh, I just want to be this nice person to you. There's an angle with this person. I will watch this person. And I'm not telling you be paranoid and blah, 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 but sometimes you just being too nice to the wrong people. And I'm the type, if you come in, you being too damn nice, I don't know about that. Because I don't know you like that. And you don't know me like that. And I could be anybody, so what do you want? There's something like that. I feel like something's going to trigger your spidey senses, and you should go with it. Because somebody is pretending. I want to see what the hell they pretending about. Somebody's like a mosquito. Something about mosquitoes. Some of y'all could be getting ate up by mosquitoes. But it's what it's also giving me, that mosquito message could be like bloodsucker. Like somebody's there for something. They're not there for nothing. You know, mosquitoes, they suck on you. And then they leave, and then they go suck on somebody else. So be careful of a damn a leech, okay? Somebody could be from New Zealand or Australia, could also be significant. Cambridge could be significant as well. Who is it? Yep. And they're gonna be like, look, I can offer you all of the beautiful things in the world, right? I'm gonna make all of your dreams come true. But they're hiding a whole person. It's like they want to avoid telling you about that, you know? You said it sounded like your kid. Not the kids. The kids can be mosquitoes. Yeah, you already know what it is when it comes to this person. Who is this, though? Who is that? This could be a Cancer. This could be somebody you're no longer in a relationship with. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. A lion as who? Okay, whoever this is a liar. And they're kind of suffering because this person hurt you. This person hurt you into independence. It's like they beat you into your greatest self. I'm not saying they actually put their hands on you, but whatever they did, they did it. And they helped you to create a better version of yourself, because it's like there's some people who so trash that you ain't got no choice but to get better. It's either you gonna get better or you gonna kill them. Okay. This person could be like trying to get at you from fake accounts, and because they feel like, huh? Or this could be somebody you used to spy on. I feel like the tables have turned in a sense with somebody. They didn't know what they wanted to do. And now, I want you. You got niggas, and I got bitches. But they want you. What do they want? They too lazy. Somebody's a very lazy lover, lazy something, you know. You just feel like you regret not listening to your intuition about this person because they are just not who they said they were at all. Somebody could be from Panama as well. You could be a Panama. Okay. Hey, Nikki. Timothy said, y'all ain't got no accountability. You said you have a Libra Saturn. The energy does lie. A horrible person. Ooh, Lord. Let's move on to Scorpio. Somebody's lazy. I'm telling you, it's laziness. As we move into Scorpio, I hope y'all ain't the lazy ones. Oh my God. Don't think about it too much, too much, too much, too much. Don't think about it too much, Scorpio. There's no need for us to rush it through. What do you say? To rush? Somebody didn't know what they wanted to do anyway. What this look like? It's like somebody gets in, they're really excited to get in there, and then they get in there and they're womp, womp, womp. It's like somebody's better with like surface level, let's just bullshit type of situations. Those are the skateboarders. So you got somebody thinking about settling down, okay? I don't know what's going on. It's like somebody thinking about, and you know what's happening? This could be somebody who is afraid of commitment, right? For whatever reason, everybody's afraid of something. Damn, that's crazy that there's a skateboard park situation on this. Somebody could skateboard or live in an area where that happens. Maybe you live downtown like me. But okay. Either somebody's spending too much money. It's like, you know how you can have options and stuff like that. And if you know, it ain't tricking if you got it, whatever, do you? But somebody's money just flying out their pockets because options. And options are, a lot of times, it's an illusion. Because it's like, baby, I could walk out of here, go into town tonight, and attract at least 3 niggas with 6 figures. No problem. But probably we're not suitable for each other. It could be all 3, and we're not really suitable for each other, you know? But I'm not gonna be suitable with all 3. You know what I mean? Maybe I could hit 1 out of those 3. There's something like that. So it's like, a lot of times having the illusion of options is just that. It's an illusion. So it's like, okay, that's nice. You know, I don't know. It's not that you shouldn't date, collect your data about people, you know, get out there, whatever. But I feel like this has become an issue for somebody because sometimes you can get so used to the dating and the exciting part that you know, that you forget that one day you're going to want a little more than that. Now, everybody, I've had people, and I honestly, I don't believe it. Now I don't believe it. But not everybody, sometimes you go through periods in your life where you're like, I'm good. I don't need nobody in my life. It's this, it's that, whatever. But at the end of the day, nobody really wants to grow old alone, okay? Even on this episode of The Worst Ex Ever on, on Netflix, one of the guys in the documentary, it was a 90-year-old woman. She had a boyfriend, child, because her husband had died a few years prior. And her boyfriend would talk every day at 4:00 p.m. every day. And it was so tragic because some of y'all could see a presence. Some of y'all could, I don't know if you have a passed on loved one or what, but I felt like I just saw something. Don't be afraid though. I don't feel like it's something that is bad, you know. But anyway, moving forward, this lady, you know, they would talk in their 90s, and they would talk every, you know, evening. And that one evening that he didn't hear from her, which was so terrible. I ain't gonna tell y'all what happened, but that one evening that he didn't hear from her, it was terrible. And long story short, she ended up passing away. And not long after that, he was gone. So all these people who act like, oh, I don't need nobody. Yes, you do. We all need each other, you know? And I feel like I said that to say, you know, I've talked to people, had friends, whatever, who are like, yeah, I'm good on my own. I don't need this. I'm not really into commitment and things like that, until you on your ass. Ain't nobody down with committing until they meet somebody that make them regret not committing. There's something like that. So this could be somebody who's gotten hooked into a cycle of, let's meet, I take you out a few times, or we go out a few times, we have sex, and then, oop, that one's prettier, or that one's more handsome, or that one, da-da-da. And sometimes you can get caught in that cycle, and then your ass get old. And then, like, life situations start happening, and then you realize that as shallow as you've been with people is as shallow as people about to be with you. And sometimes it happens in a moment where you really need some deep shit, where you really need somebody who's going to give a damn. And that's, I feel like somebody's going through something where they're realizing that they should have gave a damn about somebody. Okay. So, okay. I'm hearing the word deadbeat. Somebody's realizing that they don't either have the patience, they need to stop drinking, partying so much, or maybe they're not over a past situation. Hey Jada, you said crazy that you told Scorpio not to get scared on the last read with the haunted song in the car show. Right, and then I just saw like a presence in front of me. I mean, not on no scary shit, but I feel like my mama lives here with me, so I ain't trying to weird nobody out, but the paranormal activity is all around you, whether you can see it or not. So there's just some people who can see it. Okay, so relax. You know, it's constantly being spewed at you every time you open your phone. So you should be more afraid of that. Anyway, there's another option that would have been way better. Again, I'm really seeing people look back at the person that they should have gave it all to, or that they should have at least given another look at, and they're like, damn, that shit is over now. Somebody is realizing that they have blocked their own. Like, you cannot show up. It's kind of like the collective reading. You can't show up. Half-assed to a really big opportunity, or what was that I said in the collective reading? You can't build a family with somebody who don't take care of their own, or something like that. I said I can't. It's something like that in this reading too. Somebody's got some real bad control issues too, and it makes them like, it makes them not give enough in relationships. So it's like they got on the show. If you wanted, you got a good wife who done gave you 3 kids, who looked at your situation and was like, oh, they sympathize with you, they empathize with you. Oh, you didn't have a great father, a great family dynamic. Well, I'm gonna welcome you into my family. And the family just welcomed this crazy motherfucker with open arms, and then he destroyed everything. Okay, why did I say that? Because I feel like this is one of those situations where it's like, had he just been a good person, had he appreciated the fact that now I have a family that you worked so hard to get into, because if you watch it, you're going to be like, damn, he really tried. He did everything he could to get in a position where he could be a family with these people, the innocent people. And then he gonna come in there and destroy shit like that and try to control this woman and looking at her phone and doing all this crazy shit because he's not shit. And for some of y'all, this could be a woman, take it how it resonates. But somebody got way too caught up in a lifestyle, and then they got into a family way, or they met somebody. This could be somebody meeting you or whatever, and they meet you and they feel like I can have a family with Scorpio, or you feel like this about somebody else. But when that happens, there are certain things that have to happen. You got to ask yourself, am I in a position to maintain something like this? If not, is that something I need to start looking at? Like, now that this is here, because just like if I offered you a position for 6 figures, but you can't smoke weed no more, you got to ask yourself, well, you know, and maybe I even give you a little grace period to get your system clean or whatever, and just change your mind or change the routine. Like, don't you want 6 figures? So you're gonna have to make certain changes to get there. And I feel like somebody just really dropped the ball. So I see very calm. I feel like one of y'all is very calm and the other is like sinking into a depression because it's giving blew it. Somebody feels like they blew something, or they're caught in a lifestyle that's hard to get out of. Sagittarius. Man, behold a lady. I see you standing on the wall. You could be a wallflower. Clap, clap, you deserve it all. Somebody's looking at you like that. Like, you really deserve it all. Like, are you real beautiful? Like, you're really a kind-hearted person. You really graceful like that. Like, somebody's looking at you like that. This could be somebody you work with. You could be like, when you work, you just razzled out. Like, people like watching you do what you do. But you can have like this classic beauty, you know, simple red lip, porcelain type of, I don't know. You could be white. You could be fair skin. Doesn't have to be. It's like you're like a baby doll. Like, people feel like they should preserve you. Or you've been preserved. Ooh, this really worries somebody. Like, you could really, There's a lot about skateboards tonight. I don't know what's going on with the skateboard thing. Somebody is depressed. Oh my God. Because they feel like you don't trust them. You could have evicted this person out of your life because you really are who you say you are. Everybody's not trash. Everybody's not trying to trick you. Everybody's not like, you know, and sometimes when people be like, it's too good to be true, then they come and they try to scratch the surface of you, or they do things to hurt you because they can't believe that there's good people out here. And it's like, baby, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm real, and you're not gonna come into my life and start ruining shit because you don't believe that there are good things out here. If you don't believe that there are good things out here, you need to check the shit that you involved in. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people can grow up in such bad environments that it's like, I didn't know there was good shit out here. I didn't know that there were good people out here. I get it. But I've also known people who have gone through shit like that. I have been through shit like that. And I know people, like I said, who have been through much, much worse, who grew up in much, much worse environments. And them motherfuckers is excelling today with a very consistent therapy schedule as well. You know, it's like you can help yourself if you want to. You just have to want to. You gotta want better enough to kill your old self and create a new one. And this is somebody who's, it's like they look at you and they behold you and they're like, I don't deserve this person. I don't know. It's like somebody's feeling like that. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to tell you. They feel like they're going to make the wrong decision when it comes to you, or they already have. Maybe this person lied to you about something, but they really want to offer you. So what should you do? Is this them? Well, okay. So you have worked on yourself to a certain point where people look at you like this. Because it's not in a world of temptation and bullshit. You have maintained a certain level of innocence and charm and grace. And that shit is not free. That shit is not free as far as achieving that state, and it's not free to maintain. Okay? People don't understand how much it takes to be a good person in this world when you could just be trash like everybody else. You know, and so this is someone who's like, you make them want to be better, but at the same time, they're not right now. So you're manifesting someone who is. This could be a test. But what should you do when it comes to the person we've been speaking about? They just gonna have to be sad, baby. I don't know. I feel like you have outgrown this person. There's a disconnect here, and you should do it confidently. Your work is gonna be going great. I feel like this is happening at a time in your life where shit is just going really well. So it's gonna be real easy to like not reconnect with someone in particular who has a lot of feelings for you. They could have gotten like proof that you've moved on, or life is better, you're not worried about them, or something like that. The days of you not deserving love are over. The days of you not getting what you deserve, that's done. That's what I'm getting from your reading. Behold, a lady, I see you standing on the wall. Capricorn. You be going to the movies this weekend, or something about a show, name and lights, something like that. There could also be like a bigger picture. There's something you need to look at the bigger picture. Wednesday could be either you were sad on Wednesday, or there's something about Wednesday. The color blue could also be significant. Or a checkerboard or a chessboard. There's something about black and white. The city could be significant. Fluorescent lights could be significant. Now I'm hearing flashing lights. You may have never thought you would make it this far, Capricorn, or I don't know. Maybe somebody else is thinking that, or you, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. You could have played football, or whether it's like American football or real football. Not to say American football isn't real football, but the rest of the world doesn't consider. Anyway, I'm gonna move on for all the sports fans get mad. Ain't it football season? Y'all could be watching football this weekend. Okay, here we go. So, somebody like toxic shit. I don't know how else to say this. And it could be why they missed out on an opportunity for... Because it's like there could be a group of people, or at least one person that's celebrating like a lot of success. This could be you, right? And, ooh, it's giving me the guy who quit the Temptations right before they became famous. And now they're celebrating. They're on TV singing My Girl. But modern day, like, I never thought that we would make it this far. I don't know if that was even what he was talking about, but that's what I'm hearing in my head. if you never thought you would make it this far, it's like somebody else thought that shit too. But what do I know? You know, it's something like that going on, and somebody is pissed that they didn't stick in there long enough, or something like that. Somebody feel like they missed out on a lot of money. They missed out on whatever this is, opportunities. They were trying to be manipulative instead of fair. You know what I mean? And now it's like they're on the outside looking at someone. It's like it's like from across the water looking at the big city or life or something like that. Okay? You said David Ruffin mad. You remember the one that looked like a frog, right? David Ruffin could have had all my babies, even though it probably would have been terrible. Oh, David Ruffin was a Capricorn. Was it when he got fired? When the Temptation, when Otis fired him, he was like, y'all need me. We needed you to act right, is what we needed. It's like, you could sing, well, the one on the movie was fine. The real David Ruffin was not. But the real David Ruffin had the voice, let me tell you. Okay. He said he had a turtle mouth, but the girl, he was kind of like, he was attractive. And he threw his hands up at the way he threw his hands up, it killed my attraction for him. I'm not gonna lie. When he walked out that door, fine. And I said, yeah. It was just, there could be somebody who real attractive, but their attitude make them, ugh, like it'll turn a bitch off in a heartbeat. There could be somebody like this here. I know Capricorns like that. I hope this ain't y'all. It's the energy for me. Baby, you can have a pocket full of money and be the finest dude in the room. If you got a bitch ass attitude, bye-bye. I don't want to deal with that. That shit is gross. So somebody need to grow up. Okay? This could be somebody who's like wanting to apologize. They at the party. If you dump somebody like this, they feel bad. Like they actually, like you moved the fuck on from this person. Whoever this is, you rejected the hell out of them. And it was probably why you still have feelings for this person. But if they had a bad attitude, what's the point? Because you're not finna ruin, I feel like somebody has been, like somebody's on a high. Whoever I'm picking up on, you're on a high right now. And it's like, life is good, things are going well, you know, there's some kind of promotion in the air or something like that. And it's like, you ain't finna come here with your badass attitude, your drinking problems and all this bullshit come ruining this moment for me. No, you not. Somebody is not having it, okay? And so somebody's like fake smiling. Oh no, I'm fine. But they really like suffering inside because I have unfinished business with somebody. I would like to reach out. There are a lot of things that haven't been addressed. There's an unresolved situation. Like somebody's still wanting to work a relationship out. This says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Somebody regrets not doing that because somebody is turned the hell off and don't want to talk. Somebody was out there chasing. I'm getting passing hoes around. God, like, I think it's so, I don't know. I know women do this too. Like, pass on, have sex. You know, you have your time with that person and you pass them to somebody. I don't know. I just think that's so fucking ridiculous. The idea of passing someone, you don't have the jurisdiction to pass another person to, I don't know. And if that's the type of shit that y'all own, not you necessarily, Capricorn, but whoever I'm talking about, like if that's the shit y'all own, one, that shit is not human. It's like something's inhumane. The way that people look at other humans. Somebody that I'm picking up on, their ego so trash. It's like they look, and maybe this is what they're regretting, the fact that they look at people in such a trash ass way. Like if you can look at a person and be like, nah, I'm gonna pass it to my bruh, or whatever, however the fuck guys talk, or whatever, or people talk, whatever, then you kind of trash. Like, you kind of trash. Somebody's real judgmental, and now they're being judged. Because somebody don't want to deal with this. They said somebody thought somebody can have a nut allergy. I'm also getting like somebody thought something was gonna be easy peasy, but baby, that was your ego that had said that to you. And your ego is not always right. Ooh. You said you're evolving. We're evolving out of toxic attractions. Yes. It's necessary. It's necessary. If you want a good life. You're not supposed to still be attracted to toxic shit after a certain point in life. Because life will show you just what it's made of if you acting bored out here. Or you bored with your blessings? You don't like your peaceful life? Okay. Then old Jerome, toxic ass Jerome, come walking in. Waukesha pull up at your house. I just wanted to see how you was doing. I'm just saying. Hey, stranger. Ugh. Baby, if you got to say, hey, stranger, you already missed the mark. Twin flame. Some of y'all could be moving on from some shit like that. Okay. And life is getting better because somebody was not that great. Okay, they weren't that great in your life. Somebody may have been better at working or like this is like, oh, you're a better friend than a partner, or you're a better like a better friend or a business partner. Somebody's better at work than in love. Like somebody's really emotionally unavailable. And it's because they kind of spread themselves thin a little bit, you know? Or they could just be dealing with somebody else. What is this? Just give me someone. Ooh, yep. The King and the Queen of Wands is in the reverse. The Queen of Wands seems to be moving on. The King of Wands is burdened and hurt and wants to reach out, but feels like they're going to get rejected. It looked like the Queen of Wands is out. They're moving on. They've gotten over this. They're tired of this. This is a couple that done fell out. Kobe, a lot of sports. Somebody could be watching sports this weekend, or somebody could play sports or something. Maybe y'all playing basketball this weekend. The sun could like not be out, or maybe something's gonna happen at night. What? This is a breakup. I just feel like somebody got tired of the other person's shit, or whatever was happening like in this dynamic. Somebody's like, all right. But it's giving like peaceful resolution. Like, I don't even want to fight with you. I just don't want to deal with you. I don't want to see you. Don't call me. It's giving blocks and all of that. And y'all could have a house together, or if not a house, something about a home, or you picture having a home with this person. It's like somebody here is actually a really good homemaker too. This could be you, honey. Yes, I'm telling you, this is a feminine energy. One of y'all is showing up as the Empress, and the other one is the King of Coins in the reverse. It's like, why did you let him move in with you? There's something like that. Like, it's giving that the feminine energy is the guy. I mean, not the guy, but you know what I'm saying? It's like the roles ain't correct in this situation. And feminine energy does play a certain role, and masculine energy plays a role, whether you want to believe it or not. I'm just playing. But for real. And I feel like, I had this conversation, I think yesterday. And I was like, I ain't never met no woman that wanted to do everything by their fucking self. Okay? So, men, please get that shit out of your head. There's nobody on this earth, and I ain't never met a man that didn't need a woman in some capacity. You know what I'm saying? Whether she does your bookkeeping for you or cleans your house. Like, we need each other, let's face it, right? Whether you gay, straight, who give a fuck? I didn't ask you about that. We need each other in some respect, okay? And I said to this guy, I ain't never met a woman that didn't need a man. It's not that. It's not that we don't need you. It's that I had somebody ask me one time, cause I take public transportation, and I've been just fine with it because when I do get everything straight, first of all, people don't understand how hard things can be overseas and things like that. And I'm one of them people that got real comfortable. I was like, bitch, I could take the train everywhere. Shit, I'm finna save my money. I ain't finna get my car right now. And then I got comfortable like that, but it keeps me active. I love the city life. I always wanted to live that Sex in the City's life type of situation. And I got that. I got a chance to experience that, right? And so I was on the phone and one of my friends called me and he was like, yeah, what you got going on? I was like, I'm chilling, whatever. I'm about to actually go to the grocery store. And he didn't say nothing about me going to the grocery store, nothing like that. He was like, all right, cool. So somehow we ended up getting off the phone. Moving forward, he called me later on. I answered the phone, hello? Why are you so independent? Hello, how are you? The fuck kind of question is that, right? I didn't really understand where he was going with that. And I was like, what? I mean, because I have to be? What are you talking about? Like, I haven't looked around and seen a choice in the matter. And he said, I'm just wondering, because you could have asked me to take you to the store or whatever. First of all, the grocery store right across the damn street. Second, it was just like, okay. I mean, I guess I could have, but I guess you could have been like that guy and been like, hey, do you need a ride? You know what I mean? So a lot of times because I had already been conditioned, like in my mind, first of all, I thought you were busy. So I guess if I needed to ask you, I don't know. It was like, sometimes y'all can put, some men, you can put a woman into a corner or into a category that you don't even know the story there. You don't really understand why that woman does everything she needs to do to take care of herself. But really you do. Because don't you have to do that? You know what I'm saying? The way men feel how, well, we have to do everything ourselves and da-da-da-da, and we have to be men and we can't show our emotions and things like that. Baby, the way the world is going, welcome to a woman's world. You know what I mean? It's like men complain about the same thing that women are going through as well. It's just we have titties. And we look like we shouldn't have to do all that, but the reality of the matter is we have to. If I decided, I'm just gonna not work, I'm not married, I'm just gonna give up, then who gonna pay these bills? Who's gonna do it? Like, I feel like there's a situation like that here where it's like, baby, who gonna do it if I don't? Are you gonna do it? And I said that to this guy. I said, well, can I rely on you? And I was so serious. I was like, since you're asking, but it's like you wanted me to ask you to take me to the store. But I thought you were busy. I thought I was being considerate. But if you want to come in here and take some of the responsibility off of me, please. There's a lot of things that you could do. I just didn't know that I could trust you to do it. That's all. That's all it really be with women. Like, we would love it. Oh my God, please cut this grass. Are you kidding me? I was just thinking about cooking you something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to fall back into that role that I'm so perfectly made for. So please. You know what I'm saying? We just have to learn to work together again. Somebody is using a whole bunch of scarcity tactics because, well, Keisha hurt me. And all the red flags were there when I decided to sign a dotted line with this bitch. But I did it anyway. And now we regret it, right? And so, guess what? The same thing happened with her and Jerome back in the day. She just not taking it out on you. You know what I'm saying? So there's something like that. Somebody's not processing something right. Okay? And could some women, you know, some women take it and they like way too over the top with the masculinity. Yes, sure. But you don't know what that girl done been through. You don't know what people have gone through. And I can say this because I'm one of them people that have had so much empathy for men. Oh, you have a problem with your mother. Let me help you. Oh, this, that happened to you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm nothing like your ex. But what you're not gonna do, the wiser April, the one that's talking to you now. Look, Jerome fucked me up too. I've had like 3 Jeromes that like damn near ruined my sanity. But here I am today, not trying to ruin your life. And guess what you're not gonna do? Ruin mine. Because that bitch hurt you. Period. Because I let Jerome hurt me. I said something about accountability last night. I let Jerome hurt me. First time I seen that motherfucker was way too controlling. Every time I have a happy moment, he gotta come ruin it. Every time somebody comment under my social media, and I damn near don't even check my damn social media because this is my social media now, the one I get paid for. And you want to ruin the rest of the week with some shit somebody commented on my shit and I ain't even looking at that shit. You can see I haven't liked anything on there because I ain't been on there. Anytime they want to delete all the other people's numbers out of your phone and look through your phone and do all this crazy shit. Hi. I can't. Like, after a while, you grow out of that, and you just have to learn how to be in a fucking relationship with people. Like, you have to learn. This is not, you know, being in a relationship is a skill set. It's a skill. That's why sometimes when you date men or women who've been married before, they're good at it already. Don't you notice that they like, oh my God, look at you just stepping into your man role. It's because they have practice. You can tell who've been single too long. Okay? And sometimes it's good to date people who've been married before. Because then you ain't got to do too much work. As long as they're not still in love with their ex. This could be a problem, Pisces. Okay? This could be a problem. Somebody bitter. Somebody didn't take it well. Ooh, who is this that's mad at you? They want to say some evil words to you. They're like, you non-committal bitch. Oh, Pisces, who want to cuss you out? Pisces, is this you, man? Okay, this is you. At who? Who is this? You can find out the truth. What this person did to you. Some of y'all could be in a same-sex situation. Some of you could be a masculine and your woman ain't acting right this weekend, okay? Maybe you feel like y'all just not on the same page. You're not trying. You didn't pay your half of the rent. Why are you not trying to work this out? Why aren't you trying to work this out? Because something telling you to slow down and look at this person because you feel like you've been working too hard. Like at the point where you feel like you got to come in with a helmet on, like protection in some way. You're like, what the hell am I doing? You may even feel like you need to start wearing protection with your partner. And at that point, baby, the relationship is done. The relationship is done, okay? Now I'm hearing an on and off. This could be an on and off situation. I said this in a personal reading earlier today. Where sometimes we can have these on and off situations. Y'all, I get a little oily sometimes, okay? You gotta pat it down just a little bit, okay? But sometimes you can get into those on and off situations. But let me tell you something. Steve Harvey said it, and he said it best. Okay, he said when you in an on and off situation, especially with a man, men ain't going. He said men ain't going off into the woods and finding themselves and trying to make sure they become a better person for the next woman. They already with that bitch. He didn't say that, but women be the one that's on and off. Men are not on and off. And I was like, damn, if that ain't true. Because if they not on with you, they on with somebody else. It's a very small amount of men who actually go off in the woods and get their shit together before they come ruin somebody else's life. 9 times out of 10, they like, well, that didn't work out. Let me go over here. And they still in love with you. They still crying about this. They sitting over there, a shell of themselves in the next bitch face. Still sad about you. Wayne probably getting soft in the middle of sex and all of that. Okay? Because sometimes the emotions and their mental is connected to that. So if you already feeling like, is this guy into me? Like, at the moment that you have to ask that. And man, look, Randy know I ain't lying. He know. So we gotta be honest with ourselves, you know what I'm saying? We know when we not ready. Or we know the nature of our kind. Okay? I can tell you a bitch. I can tell you how a woman act all day. I can only speak from my perspective because some of the stories I hear from these men about the women y'all be dealing with, I be like, she did what? I never would have thought to do anything like that. I wonder if I could get all my bills paid if I just be a raging bitch to everybody. Did y'all hear the Did y'all hear the horn honk? I was at the bar one night. Oh my God. When I say this guy had the most beautiful teeth in the world, he had the most beautiful smile. And we were just talking on some regular stuff. Cause I had just finished performing. He was like, yo, that was dope, blah, blah, blah. So we got to talking or whatever. And I bought him a drink because whatever. And so we started talking. And it wasn't on nothing romantic or anything like that. But I don't even know how we got to that conversation. But he said, I said, you like toxic people, don't you? Because it was something that he said that made me like, you know, ask that. And he was like, yeah, I like toxic women. I do like it. I ain't gonna lie. And a lot of women like toxic men. It is what it is. And if you LGBT, a lot of people like toxic people, okay? But, and it's fun. Don't get me wrong. It can be very fun and detrimental. Something like that is going on. There's a wolf in sheep's clothing here, and they mad at you. The Queen of Cups. Because you done learned your lesson and you on to the next thing, aren't you? This person want to come back and give you what you wanted or be the person that you needed because you no longer need them. Like you could be in a really happy place and you could be moving on from this person because why are they a wolf in sheep's clothing? You just see it. Ooh. We don't need to know why. Spirit's like, you don't need to know why. Just see it and end it. See it and move on. Get out the street. Do you want to be on an episode of The Worst Ex Ever? Because I bet they never thought that they was going to be on that fucking TV show. You could be, because now it's reminding me of one of the episodes. You could be like an independent, got your shit together, real pretty. Maybe you even think about marriage or commitment like that. Because everybody is not thinking about that. You know what I mean? You could be very goal-oriented and things like that. And sometimes you have to be careful because there was this one woman on here. God, I just can't believe it. I could not believe it. How can you target somebody? I'm talking about, and see, this is another thing. You got to be careful about men in uniform, because that might not even be their damn uniform. Y'all go watch that show. Please go watch that show. That shit was crazy as hell. Because if you're one of them independent people and you got your shit together and your credit good and all that kind of stuff, you single parent, whatever you got going on, be careful. Because there's people out here who would love to mess that up for you. Just love it. And they evil. And they ain't got no good in them. Okay? Say no. Unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. Because the person ain't even show up who the hell they really are. And now they mad that they didn't do that. I can't. Be careful. Follow your intuition. You're the most intuitive, one of the most intuitive signs in the zodiac. Follow it. Your intuition is not lying to you. And neither am I. He said one thing I never did was out a man and his fuckery because I was close to his family. This mouth is no longer... That's the thing. We be trying to save them and their little ego and stuff like that. And this could be a woman too, don't take out our resume, okay? But a lot of times when you be trying to be down and I ain't no snitch and all this shit, that's the same thing they said. Well, I'm not going to report it because we have children together. Report that nigga. Report it. People don't get it until they have to, a lot of times. And you're not going to get it by having my face plastered on the news. It's not going to happen in that way, okay? So be careful. You know, watch over yourselves. If you feel like something wrong with somebody, it is. And you need to move out the way. Okay? Stay prayed up. Do what you got to do. Don't get nothing on you. Have a good weekend. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you. And I will see you guys in the next